Hello everyone, this is Scott Nash with thecreativecosmos.com, an online community that is all about helping all different types of creative folk thrive. And we are at the Starz Film Festival, number 37 here, and we're at the Pavilion location. They have two different locations this year. And I am with Broken Science Productions, and I am going to let them introduce themselves. And what they told me about, though, is I watched their trailer. They produced a movie about the card game Magic, which I am not familiar with, so I'm an eager student to learn more about it. And go ahead and just, if you could introduce yourselves.
My name's Karen Cruz.
I'm Ray Cruz. And I'm Vince Cruz.
Perfect, perfect. And we'll just start with you, and if you could just share some insights. When I saw the trailer, one thing that piqued my interest was that people have a certain perception about what card games are, and especially if they see the cards and things like that, and that it's not just about that. I mean, it sounds like there's definitely a cult following that's a very enthusiastic, friendship-based, following. And so if you could just share a little bit about that and what inspired you to create the film.
The main inspiration for the film actually came when we discovered this gaming shop near our house, Above and Beyond Games, which is where the center of the documentary takes place, and the people there were what intrigued us the most, more than the game, and that's what the film's about more, is the people rather than the game. Oh, the game binds everybody together, and we do explain, its history. It's been around for 20 years, and does have this unique subculture, and like you said, kind of a cult following with enthusiastic players that are very competitive. But the way it looked 20 years ago is very different than the way it looks today, and we got a wide variety of players in their perspective of the game, and their perspective on the community, and their perspective on Denver as well, being kind of an epicenter for this gaming community. Right. Yeah.
And what's your role with the film, and also maybe just a little bit more on that it's all local based, right? It's all shot in Denver.
It is, yeah, locally produced. We're a local production company that Vincent and Ray actually founded 7 years ago, so way before I came along. But I was the director and the editor for the project, so which a lot of times with documentaries kind of works hand in hand. You show up to a shoot and direct things. All the while thinking kind of post-production in the back, like what will you need for editing, what will you need later. So that was my role on the project, and I loved it. This is my first film, and I learned a lot, and it was just an amazing experience to do both of those.
Perfect. All right, we'll go to you.
Okay, and I'm Ray Cruz, and I'm one of the producers, along with Vincent Cruz, and then we have another producer that's not here, Neal, who helped us do a lot of work on this. And it was just a great experience, just to find a scene that was locally based, and to get in there and really delve into what it was about and why these people, played this game, and how important it was to them, and how it kind of crafted their daily lives into, growing up as an adolescent, learning how to play the game, and then growing all the way up to an adult and being, married with kids, and how it could still be, a big part of their lives. So, yeah.
Very good.
Again, my name is Vince Cruz. I was one of the founding members of Broken Science Productions, and when we shot this documentary about 1.5 years ago, really in our mind, the narrative was going to be about the game, which ended up turning out to be really about the players. We followed 8 individuals for about 1.5 years, documenting the ups and downs of what it takes to actually participate, not in just the regular day-to-day gameplay, but actually the competition levels of tournaments and qualifying for tournaments and just that kind of stuff. So it was a great experience to follow 8 individuals and see their growth from when we started until when we finished in post-production, and it's been a great experience. So I produced the film with Ray and Karen and Neal, and I did some cinematography as well.
Fabulous, fabulous. And one thing that I'm always shocked when I hear about is I've shot a few short films myself, but this is a full-length film, right? Full-length feature, which is amazing. A lot of footage, a lot of editing, a lot of footage, right? As you know, yes. What advice would you give? I know a lot of people say just, as a new emerging filmmaker, just go out and do it and things like that. Any other tips or advice that you have for filmmakers that you're meeting here that you've picked up on, or that you just want to give to other aspiring filmmakers?
I would just say be bold. Just go out and do it, and pick up a camera and go film something that's intriguing to you, something you feel like other people would relate to, something you feel like has that story quality that will be memorable to an audience. But it definitely starts with you. doing it. And I would definitely tell people, like, don't just talk about it for years and years, you know, with your friends at like parties, and just go do it and make something happen, and make it, you know, something even outside your comfort zone. And don't be afraid to trip up on some things and make some mistakes and fail at some things. Those are all things that happen before you succeed. So
perfect. Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah, just go for it. I mean, if you find a subject you think no one's really tackled, like Magic the Gathering, the game, no one has ever done any kind of, actually even a short documentary that we know about that's, you know, really delved into the game, into the players. Just go for it, and there's always an audience for something. I mean, if you just look into it, someone wants to know about, you know, something that's different and unique, and just, you know, put it out there and let people see, you know, something that you're not used to.
I'd like to close and say, you know, if you want to be in the film industry, you don't have to go to New York and California to do it. Denver has a really booming local film industry, and there's a lot of resources out there, you know, online and in the community. So, you know, there's no excuses really to get out there and do your thing. Pick up a camera, film a short, film a documentary, film a feature, whatever you want. It can be done in Colorado, period.
Fantastic. Again, the film is Mile High Magic, and if people want to learn more about it after the festival, where do they go?
BrokenScienceProductions.com. They can go to our Facebook, Broken Science Productions, and we're on YouTube as Broken Science Films. You can see our trailer on there and a bunch of other our past work. But yeah, we're on the radar, and we're happy to see everyone come out and support the local Colorado film community and to get on board with Mile High Magic.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. It's great to have you guys. And again, if you haven't been to it yet, please check out thecreativecosmos.com. If you are creative, I definitely invite you to go and add a free member profile on there. That's the easiest way to get started. Then you can also post news and events on there. It goes out in a newsletter. And also, if you're looking for somebody creative, be sure to check out denvercreativedirectory.com, our sister site. It's a shortcut to help you connect with specific creative people that you're looking for. So thanks so much, everyone. Cheers. Life is grand in the creative cosmos.
Thank you.